Hold on.
Thank you, Shelby. I've been trying for days, but I keep getting banned on here.
No. I think I get. I'm trying to send the live to someone. Hold on 1 second.
Hey, Shelby.
What you're saying, where awareness, if it should be aware, if we should all have. I always said that if you're gonna. Are you my best friend? Cheryl was my best friend as a child that's autistic. Multiple people that are Tish's mods. I'm only using mod as an identifier. They're very close friends. They're also mothers of autistic.
Thank you, Lollipop. Yes, tap the screen. I haven't been on here.
And there has been a lot
I keep getting banned. Tap the screen, share it out, let everybody know we're live. Thank you, Lollipop. He's playing the game today. Thank you, Lollipop, for the bracelets. Shelby for the bracelets. Thank you, Corinne, for sharing. Thank you, Holly, for the heart me.
And so when Tish goes live, she says, yes, drop the colors of what she's doing that month because she wants people to be seen and be heard. So I don't want to just speed past that and act like she don't ever do that. She does, and I've participated. Okay, so what's your definition of awareness?
Thank you, Corinne, for the hand hearts.
I get letting other people.
Thank you, Nicole. I see you guys tapping. Corey's gal, thank you for the team cheers.
I see.
They are, Reba.
It's really all over a t-shirt, but then I seen the bracelets today, and I was like, okay. So we're marking up a profit on a situation.
Thank you, Tanya.
Dealing with drama. Like, I know drama pulls the views. I understand that. But it's almost like a lot of this stuff is done, and then we go to, let's talk about autism. Let's sell shirts and bracelets, and
Kelly.
I don't know.
Thank you, ma'am.
So just to go based off of.
Thank you, Sarah.
It's definitely. I mean.
Oh, Tanya, thank you for the sub-star.
We all see it.
We're back. We're on our sub account too.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. So the bracelets, and the shirts, like, she's not saying if you purchase this, you get a percentage to whatever. And she also donates a lot of shirts and a lot of the bracelets when she does these.
Thank you, Strong Nana.
Never say that any of the money goes to anything. Because I don't. I've never heard that, so I just wanted to.
Yeah, I decided to change and come to my normal account.
The start of all this bullshit. That is. The start of all this. I think it was a mess.
We are.
I wanted to find somebody. I got to go. I smell the chicken on the barbecue pit. I got to go work upside. You know, we eat dinner at 5 o'clock. So, this is going on for hours.
Hey, Lynn.
After dinner.
Let me see if I can find it. Is it Leah's live?
She hasn't done those big box battles. She stopped saying it, and then after she's won, she will donate.
I know. I'm just saying that's probably where it got confused.
Right, and she's donated out of her winnings, but she's never said that
I
she's
think
doing
that
it. She, like, when she went to
Sam's been
Dunkin'
bringing
and
it up.
Walmart and stuff like that, that was out of what she made.
Thank
off
you,
the box
Denise.
battle. And she went and did that, and the same thing. This last time she went, Christina for the winner got $100, and she immediately took that $100 and put it straight on the wish list. Yeah. Purchase items off the wish list. So that was just I don't want to call it a lie, but I mean it's been cleared up even by the host of the box battles. Now at the beginning of the box battle, the host
I think you got gifted
wanted to
one.
recognize those that have been affected by cancer and their family members and their loved ones.
Strong Nana, my best advice to you would be to look up videos on TikTok.
Anything like that anything was going to go to cancer. It was just
that was how I learned the best. Toothless Queen, I believe is her name. Look her videos up. She does very good
and that was it.
step by step.
Person went off the fucking deep end making a video
and watch the videos.
It was just loud and fucking wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but didn't Ray say that didn't she say sorry for that one?
No, she's been going on, girl. She keeps going.
I thought that she wasn't aware of that. That she.
Tish is in here.
And I will leave. She said Tish is in here, and I'll leave since she doesn't and can't, whatever. I will say this though. I have a lot of people messaging me, texting me for this to be said, that if you are promoting autism but you are not supporting autism or anything to do with autism other than promoting a business and you are collecting financially, you shouldn't do that if you're promoting and making money off of something that you're not actually helping.
I have a question on that one, but what about
helping is for you because there's multiple people.
They do donate a percentage. So
there's multiple people that are in Tish's chat that feel that her doing this is helping them.
I'm just reading what's coming across my
and I get you, but just because they don't feel help doesn't mean that's how everybody is. So there's multiple people that constantly are reaching out to Tish, telling her thank you, having conversations. They feel like it's a great place for them to have the conversations and open up, and they feel helped, they feel seen, they feel heard.
Okay.
Right.
So I have a question on that one. So I know certain people do when they do awarenesses like for autism or for whatever. Some places do donate a portion of it, but some don't. So is it, I think what Danny's thing is are you guys just doing this because it's Tish and you don't like her now, so now you're gonna go after
No, because I did say, because and I'm sure if Danny doesn't remember, she can download her live, because I said the same thing in that live, because again I was under the impression that a percentage of what she was making was helping someone.
I get that.
And I said in the live, I was like, okay, well, if a percentage of it is helping the homeless, it's still helping someone. But now I'm being told that that's not what it's doing.
But it does, and Tish does donate shirts to people that what she's doing for it applies to them.
I think what Des is saying is why don't you guys if you're making awareness for all,
it's a different awareness.
Why not donate some of it to autism?
So if I do an LGBTQ pride awareness, like a lot of us have. Everybody
You come in my live every day saying that. I'm sorry.
They should though, because
Thank you, Christy.
To help with. I mean, everybody's talking about certain things affecting their mental health and their daily lives. I mean, there's different. Or I'm not saying she has to donate.
Hey, Christy, baby, how you feeling?
I'm not saying that. It could be 25 here, 50 there, whatever. Just something to show that it's not just sticking in her pocket.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, today we're gonna talk about cancer.
And I don't even mind to help somebody, but you don't even say hello.
And she purchases the
and that's
shirts, and she donates
probably
shirts.
about the third time
She has multiple times.
I've seen them.
Awareness and selling are two different things.
So if she is talking about in her chat that she's dedicating that month her hair color and the hearts to a certain awareness, and she's opening up discussion.
Thank you, Jessica.
And I just had someone message me
talk
that
to me.
coming from an autistic person, it's not about financial, it's about being seen. And they feel
Sarah.
seen in Tish's live.
And that may be
awareness is not only financial.
Thank you, baby.
Right, absolutely. I'm not saying it's only financial. It could be an education purpose. Of a lot of things.
Miss you too, girl. I hope you get to feeling better.
But I absolutely have multiple.
I hope you did too.
Children texting my phone right now, speaking on how parents in the autistic community, they have children that are autistic, whether it be nonverbal or they're high functioning, whatever.
Can somebody turn my comments on and tell me?
But we also have people that are on the opposite.
Exactly. So I want someone who's ever my mod turn the comments on, and I want people that have autistic children or that are autistic or whatever the case may be. How do you guys feel about this situation? Are you feeling seen and heard by what Tish does for it?
I'm sure they are, Jennifer, but no, I switched on because I wanted to.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you have autistic children
live.
or you're
live.
autistic yourself, it's helpful. Not okay. Yes, it's helpful. It's So who? Oh,
yeah, a lot
it helps. No, it helps.
Conversation brings awareness. It helps us learn. No, I mean it's 50-50.
It's a lot of them are no. Let's be real. I'm watching it, but some of them are saying that it is helpful and it does help them. So
what it's saying is they like the awareness in the community of it, but she's profiting off of it, not anyone else. She is. It opens conversations. It's a community. I mean, there's a lot of people that have that deal with autism, whether it be.
I want to do a poll.
I have no idea.
Girl, I don't know nothing about these poll things or whatever the hell. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Arlene. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't promote other people's lives. Like, I'm listening, but I don't promote.
I went to TikTok Shop, and I worked with someone from TikTok Shop directly, and I had that bar across my screen, and I was promoting a shirt from TikTok Shop that was autism.
Doing fabulous today. I hope you are too.
Right, and see, and I did have it. See, I see Sam M's comment on top of it. Our kids just lost a lot of funding. It's a slap in the face because the funding for autism has pretty much like depleted, and you have certain people that are pocketing, and nothing's being donated.
I'm sorry, babe.
I just saw a comment that said, Des,
I absolutely donated $25 to Write Love on her arms. I absolutely did.
But Tish, the people want a shirt, and she buys the shirt. She doesn't make them, so she has to buy the shirt, and she donates the shirt to the person that wants it.
And I also paid for all the gas of the DV victims that I helped, and I absolutely can prove that.
Okay, but we go back. So Tish, when she's doing this, they love the shirts, and Tish has purchased a shirt. She's not making them. She's not the one making them. So she's purchased a shirt and has given the shirts to people that she's donated t-shirts.
Okay, Lacey.
Okay, so I did a poll, but only 286 people voted, and 30% of them said yes, it's helpful, and 69.58% said no, it's not helpful. So
I didn't have a problem with her doing this because I thought all of like a percentage of it was going to the homeless people. I thought as long as she was helping someone, you know, that is what it is.
I think their point of view is saying that like there are autists, like Cheryl, for example. I don't mean to bring her up, but she has purchased some of these T-shirts because her child is autistic. Right. You know what I mean? So she got some of these T-shirts and she wears them around, and
a lot.
You know,
Kristen.
that's her representative.
And I've only kind of listened to this a little bit today.
You know what I mean? So I don't really know what is right and
I don't know, Heather. I'll be honest. I'm just going to be honest. I've always thought that Tish does everything that she does to line her pockets. I've always felt that way. I'm not going to say that she doesn't help, because I'm sure she does. But I feel like she lines her pockets in the meantime.
Lori, you're absolutely welcome to do that. We'll see how much I actually profited, because most of those lives, the gifts were off, so I didn't profit anything. So anything that I paid out, like gas and stuff like that, come out of my own pocket.
I just saw Sam. The only way Tish, I think, is going to come in is if you hop out of the box. So, I mean, are you good, Des? Do you still have?
Correct, Christy.
Like, what do you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I'm done here with Danny. I just know that somebody, I think they had commented about the.
Did you get your answer that you did? Whoever commented, I don't know who messaged you, but.
I don't know. They haven't messaged again because your comments are back on.
Okay, well I have.
It's Christine. She promotes for both. She does more than just the one shirt. She does multiple different shirts.
She does. I saw.
I agree, Shelby.
Her brand shirts. She's got.
But that's like. That's how I am, right?
I made merch shirts. You know.
It's just the internet.
I had my own T-shirts.
I've made cups.
I had. I didn't make.
Sarah, and so I know she does the wish list, right? She does do the wish list, but weekly she battles and promotes it as helping the homeless, and the majority of it goes in her pocket.
Nicole, autism is not trauma. Autism is not a tragedy. So if you are going to make jabs at Tish, make sure you're using them correctly. Stop saying that autism is trauma or tragedy.
And she keeps just doing different things.
You have spread love in here, so I'm a exit because
I had just seen some lives box battles, Trey, where people were throwing lions.
I don't feel that autism is a tragedy.
I don't either. I don't think anyone tragedy. Who thinks that it's a tragedy?
Nicole said here off of people's sufferings and stuff like that.
I don't think.
Did she? See, I don't really watch them much, so I can't.
She doesn't know what she's talking about, so she's speaking incorrectly.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should think that it's a maybe they don't have, they probably don't know someone maybe that's autistic or something.
Hey, Shannon.
But it's definitely not a tragedy.
The other thing that I also know from being on TikTok, like some people just will randomly, send you cash apps. And,
God
you know,
damn it.
huh?
I'm echoing. God damn.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good now.
So like some people will wait until they get money. Like if they see somebody live saying that they're doing X, Y, and Z for X, Y, and Z, and they don't have the money today, like they'll, randomly send things. And I don't know how to explain it. And she's got a way bigger, following that I have, and, just much bigger. So I am 99% sure that she profits plenty off of what she does.
But also, Bestie, my main thing is, if you're going to help, that's fine. It should be strictly wish list based, and it should only be the necessities for the homeless. There should be no money collected, and things like that. You get what I'm saying? It should only be what they need on a wish list, and you take it and hand it out to them. That's how she gets fucked up and turned around. And I seen somebody,
so like the bracelets and the t-shirts. So like people buy from her because they know she does this for the homeless. Like I feel like what she does for the homeless drives people to do different things, purchase different things, or gift, or whatever it is, because they they think that they're helping.
That's not the truth, because that's like I said in the comments, her pockets are lined first. She comes first, they come after. I said the same thing. Crystal, that's what I was coming up here to say too, is Danny always goes in these boxes to fight for her life for Tish. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And she's good at flipping everything back around. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And she gets everybody confused, and then they lose the sight of what they were talking about. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meeting up with them the day before. So it's the title date that we need.
Yeah, because the car can be purchased without insurance.
Right, in Florida, but you can't tag and title it.
Yeah.
You can't tag and title it until you have.
Florida has a different law. You only need the bare minimum in Florida.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To even have.
I just have a question, considering everybody listens to what Missy's live says.
Registration.
If Tish felt some type of way, then she asked for the money that she had sent Sam back so she could refund it.
Okay.
Why did she accept the car after that?
That's a good question.
I'm telling you, I did not know.
Yeah, that is a good question.
I get what you're saying. I mean, it's a shitty situation. It really is. It's shitty. Every receipt.
I tried to get him that live over there, but they wouldn't let me, so I come back home. Because I was going to ask over there.
I think that's what makes it look worse, is that it didn't come out until.
I understand it was already in the talks, but it was in the talks, and then she felt bad, like basically saying that the money was not right, or something was wrong, enough for her to ask for the money back to refund people, but then still accepted the car from her.
Okay, and then this. The car was already in the talks from January, whatever they said, right?
Correct.
How do we not know that her and Sam didn't get together and say, okay, well, you know what we can do? We can say X, Y, and Z to raise money so we can get you a car. And then say that the parents didn't want it or whatever. And you know what I mean?
Right.
Peachy just said that even JP said that Tish didn't know it was the funeral.
Why would I ask?
The more they talk about this, the sillier they're making themselves look.
Sam was my friend too, bro. Like she.
No, JP said you did. JP said you didn't know.
Yeah, I did. He said I appreciate her keeping it real, but so what happened was okay. So we both wasn't agreed for the refunds. Then he texted Sam and said, listen, I know this is messed up because Sam was like, man, these people gonna start tripping. And Danny was like, and she showed the text on live. Danny was like, well, it don't matter what
I'm not sure, Kelly.
You're doing the right thing. Just without them
Thank you,
even
Missy,
asking,
baby.
just refund. That's what I did. That's what I did. So, and I did it for a reason. And yes, I am a
11-2 to get a
and yes, I
fragment.
do have to move a certain way. If I didn't, like Danny said, imagine, man, I probably would have. But but at the end of the day,
That's all I wanted to say. I'm going to drop unless I think of something else because I'm just laying here listening because I don't feel good.
well, actually,
But I thought about that and wanted to ask.
my mom,
I feel better.
Thank you, love.
and she was like, "What's going on with the funeral?" And I was like, "Well, something's a lot going on. I didn't want to sit on people's money. It had been 2 weeks. Dan was telling me something wasn't right. The funeral home didn't know anything. She had me thinking shit was crazy.
I'm with you, crazy farm lady.
What was what, bro? I just know
I don't understand.
$100. And I was like, I wanted to get rid of it. Yeah, I didn't want no parts of it.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a.
For the mom,
I don't
me and
know.
the mom had history.
The people that feel the way they feel are going to feel the way they feel. The people that agree with it are going to agree with it. That's something that I've learned about TikTok.
Out there that I had no beef with her. I put that aside and raised 1,300, and I had no qualms about it. So I didn't have a beef with her, but I had somebody who I trusted was my friend put in my ear that maybe something ain't right because I'm the one that had her calling the funeral home. I'm like, yo, call that funeral home so that we can go ahead and pay whatever we got to do. It was supposed to be a burial, and so we can go ahead and pay and get the receipts so we can show our people the receipts because we sitting on
Yeah, she's not giving that car back.
Sam came back.
I don't, yeah. I agree.
Changed her mind. Now it was the cremation, Roger Squad.
Thank you, baby.
And I'm like, well, okay. She was like, no, something ain't right.
Hey, Cindy.
G59, can you request a box? That's the aunt of the boy.
I think what the thing is, the issue is you guys raised this money for a kid, for a funeral or whatever, a kid. I think, didn't it start off as something else and then something bad happened and then it was for a funeral or something?
Wait, say that one more time. I'm sorry.
No, hey, Leah, can you let G59 up? That's a family member.
That's the aunt. That's like
Yeah, that's the aunt.
Her and her niece has been like keeping it 100 because I showed them what time.
She's not in there.
She was just in the comments. She said, I'm here.
But no, listen, Mama Wolf came in there and said she didn't get a refund. And I said, what you mean? I said, who'd you get the money from? Because I refunded.
So that's how you started to find out shit wasn't getting refunded.
Right, bro, right. And it was right. Mama Wolf, which is my mom now, she can show you a receipt, came in my live and was like, I donated. I said, well, we refunded everybody. I told the people that I refunded. Some people were like, hey, keep this, keep it for the homeless. Leah, real talk. I said, no. I'm going to send you your money.
Yeah, I get that part. I get because you said I want nothing to do with
right, and then I even told him this. I said, and after you get your money, you can then do whatever you want. If you want to give it to the mom, please do.
Apparently
please.
they're cool, Sammy.
I don't know what's what, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, she went back to Sam, asked Sam.
Hey, hold on. I just seen you come in here, so I'm going to speak to you very quickly. I know I'm being recorded. And I will say I hadn't seen you in a while, but Kelly, I haven't green screened any messages. I did speak on some messages that I have been showed. But I haven't green screened anything. And I have a lot of respect for you as a mother and choose not to do it that way. But RT did. I don't know what she's told you, but I've tried extremely hard to not bring you in it, but she refused.
And Melissa said multiple times, actually, I have proof in a message, if you would like for me to go get it, Melissa, where she said that she has proof or she has respect for you, even though she has the proof, she's not going to do it because of how much she respects you as a mother.
I never said your name. I did say, the stepmother to RT's child. I wouldn't say your name. But I swear on my deceased daughter, I haven't shared any of your messages because I said I wouldn't do that. But I did speak on some of the things that I knew were in the messages. Specifically one thing, not a lot of things. But I haven't green screened any messages. And you know, I'm sorry that she is dragging you into this. I really am sorry. But I've always thought highly of you, very highly of you. And I somebody told me that I could, and I was like, out of respect, I'm not going to do it. I think that Kelly is amazing, and I don't want to drag all this open for her. Would I love to drag it open for RT? I would. But out of respect for you, I won't do it. And then immediately she went green screening messages. And I'm not going to do it. But I'm glad that you came in. I hope that you're doing well. I know I haven't seen you in a while. I know you've got, you know, a decent amount going on, but I hope that you're doing good. And I'm sorry that she's dragging you into this. And you're amazing. Don't forget that. I think you're an amazing woman, mother, and you know, I feel bad for you that's who, you know, who you have to deal with on a daily.
I have people in my box request.
We'll get off private right quick. That's the auntie. She wants to speak out. She came in my live. I never asked her. I don't bother these people, bro.
Yeah, she has to be. That's what I say. She has to be a tough ass bitch to deal with that woman on a regular. You know what I mean? At least I have the option to turn the app off if I don't want to deal with her. That poor thing can't do that.
I mean, they're the family members. So
and I know anytime you come in here, you get chastised and harassed. So I understand why you don't.
I wanted to get up off of that money like that. I'm not saying that her losing her son was any less than what it was, bro. But people got to understand, like, I can't be sitting on people's money like that. For me to just give that money to her and then get on here and tell the people, oh, I did that, but I don't have a receipt. That shit don't work with somebody like me.
Mine's green.
I think what everybody is saying is the money was raised but it didn't go to the mom. Either way, if Sam
they want me to return my car, but listen to this.
I know.
Check this out. I had a lawsuit coming, bro. I was gonna get my own car.
Sabrina, thank you for the follow.
We gotta get you a car. You're doing the homeless. I can show it.
Mine's
too. Homeless. We gotta get you a car. She started raising money for me with my mods, and then ended up refunding them because the thing with drive time didn't go through. My settlement was coming.
Hey, Ashley, baby.
But it was gonna get me a car, right? But it was gonna take a couple of months. So I'm like, I'm gonna bank on that. She's like, no, you got things doing. All right. She said, I'm gonna get them with my income tax. She said, I'm gonna get a you know how you get it? Like, I'm not computer savvy, bro. So, I don't know if she got something like an advance or some shit. So I'm like, man, even when I got the car, I was like, I thank you so much, dog. Like, that was a blessing for me, bro. You know, she didn't just up and buy me a car. We were best friends. She lived in my house for a year.
Hey, Roha, baby.
You feel me? So it was, I believe that shit. You understand what I'm talking about? So it's like, now.
Okay. I'll look when I get off. I can't see it while I'm on here.
We still nothing popping. My settlement comes.
G59, comment again so she can. GG. And then you just have her bubble
Kat,
and
I get it.
People on it now.
So I paid my bills, and I did what I did with that, and then all of a sudden we argued.
I'm doing good, baby. Right? I hope you are too.
Fishy people asking me for refunds, and I know I did my refunds.
Thank you,
Roha. All of a sudden she bought me a car with that, and now all of a sudden, what is it, about 6-7 months later, now everybody wants me to turn my car in? Like, that was her
Dina.
income tax money, bro. So
that's my mama's birthday, Nicole.
She can say what she want to say, but that was her income tax. She was talking about buying me a car on February 6th, dog.
I just love baby cakes.
That's the niece.
No, she doesn't.
But that's Gigi's niece.
She doesn't want to. She wants to come up by herself. She doesn't want you. I don't know why, but she doesn't want you guys in the box. So I don't know.
That's fine.
Christine, me and you got the same birthday.
I'm just trying. This was their main question is, you guys raised money
That's not a good look. Y'all hear that?
The mom or the child, it went to a vehicle.
Y'all hear that?
What'd she say, Bestie?
So
I gave my money back though, bro.
So Tish and Danny are in the box. The niece of whomever the person is wanting to get in the box with Leah, but they don't want Danny and Tish in there.
Because Sam said shit wasn't right. That all of a sudden she wanted to bury her, and now she wanted to cremate, and that the mom wanted us to just pay the funeral, and we had a receipt, and I don't know about this, and I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. I'm not fixing to sit on this money like that. And like I said, even when I refunded people and they came in question, I said, listen, you can give it to her. I'm never gonna tell you not to give it to her. I just don't want to sit on it. It had been 2 weeks. I didn't want to sit on that people's money. Shit, that's my right. I get it. I know. I understand the tragedy. But listen, I got to move a different way. I gave the money back, though.
So Sam had all the money. This is on Sam, not Tish.
Yes, and Sam made the purchase.
Yeah, I got to return my car, and what, I ain't going to have shit? Because she just decided to admit that she did this?
What else? What other questions? Like, what else did you want me to ask? I saw.
I'll get out if they want to come in. I'm good with it. If the niece or the
G59. Who's the other person? Who's the
Baby Cakes?
G59 is the mother's sister.
And then who's Love Baby Cake?
Baby Cakes is a sister.
That's the sister of the boy that passed.
Getting worse, sir.
So that's her niece. That's Gigi's niece. You feel me?
Okay, if you guys
Ooh, a Halloween baby.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Oh, Ashley, thank you, baby.
I don't know if you know this person, if you guys are related or what, but I heard you were, so I'm letting you both speak.
Yeah, so G59 is my aunt. I am Travis's, who is the boy who passed. That's what everybody. His name is Travis.
Go ahead, baby, speak.
I just wanted to get up here and be by myself because at the end of the day, I'm not on anyone's side when it comes to this. I just keep stumbling across these lives where everybody is saying that, you know, whatever, and keep talking about the boy. At the end of the day, he's not just a boy. His name is Travis, and he suddenly passed away at 16 years old and has left a hole in our hearts. We did not come to Sam. It was actually my mother's girlfriend who is best friends with Sam, and she is the one that requested us to have, you know, to help raise money. We weren't even out of the hospital yet before my mom started getting infected. So there wasn't like we came and asked, you know? So
Sam came to you and offered.
Thank you.
Liebeck, which is was my mother's girlfriend at the time, was best friends with Sam, and she went to Sam and asked if they would help because we had been a part of Sam's group for a long time, and my mom was friends with Tish at the time for a while.